Hello, you guys. It's me, the Metaverse Explorer. Thank you very much for watching. This is a episode extremely dedicated to the Shillzine or the Shill magazine on top of Solana. It's created by Pixel Toy or Vincent68 if you've ever seen him. So this is an episode about this NFT magazine. They cover artists, they cover a few other ecosystem plays. So let's just generally have a look at it, shall we? So thank you very much. This is me. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I'm up to 7,163. I'm getting there to my goal of 10,000. So thank you very much. Let's get started. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, so you'll have to look elsewhere. Okay, so the magazine overview. What is the Shillzine? So I contacted the Vincent, who is the curator, the owner, and we got a few quotes for him. But for now, this is just a small overview. So the Shillzine is actually it was launched on 10th of October, 2021. So just around 6 months ago, give or take. It focuses on NFTs, especially one out of one artists. And these are artists that only do one single piece of work. They don't do lots and multiple copies of their work. So they're very curated. They're very specific artists. It does have a minor focus on the ecosystem, key opinion leaders, and just general updates on Solana. Sometimes it does focus some things outside of Solana, but not very often. The views, it currently gets around 5,000 views a week on average. And this is because everyone has different tastes. They cover different topics. Sometimes, something is way more popular during the week, so everyone wants to know about it. So yeah, that's around the kind of average views it does get. And maybe after this, you might give them a few views yourself. So let's have a look at the magazine itself, and then we'll look at some of the artists, shall we? So I got the owner from Pixel Toy. I got him to give us a few information about it, as well as what I could find from it. So it's the only blockchain magazine that he's aware of that actually publishes weekly, and sometimes it actually publishes more than weekly, to be honest, because I've seen more than two editions in two issues within 1 week. It promotes the ecosystem first and foremost because, the whole thing is about promoting artists, promoting the ecosystem that you're actually in. This way, people who read it, like myself, we really get updated on what's happening. It's been running for a very long time. We haven't seen any NFT magazine specifically that focuses on this kind of work and has been running for a while. And the last, but probably the best thing of all, there's no subscription fees. It's totally free. It's totally free, which makes it something really unique, right? No one wants to give you something for free, but this is totally free. All right, let's have a look at some of the issues, shall we? Let's look. This is issue number 43. That's what we're going to look at the moment. And it's, as you can see here on the bottom, it's got issue 43. It's got a few items on the cover. So let's go switch over to the full desktop view. And let's have a look here. There we go. This is issue number 63. We're just going to go through the entire magazine very, very quickly. Okay, we don't have a lot of time, so let's get started. First off, it gives you the contents, what's actually going to be within the entire magazine. And this one, we got the editorial a little bit. We got some learning issues. We've got some Joe McCann, who's a popular investor within Solana, analytics, Barndog and MetaVerse, myself, Famous Fox Federation, which is a giant PFP DAO/collective on Solana, and then Treasure Island, which is a game that's coming pretty soon on Solana. Let's have a look, keep going here. They've got some little integrations from the editor himself. This is him talking to you directly. There's a little space for sponsors if anyone wants to have a sponsor themselves within the magazine. They've got some calendar material that what's happening in some of the events in Grape at the moment. Let's keep going. We've got other people who like to contribute to the Shillzine by providing articles, by writing things that are very insightful. And sometimes I read these and I'm very, very surprised by what I'm able to learn. This is about artworks in various ports around the world. This is littered throughout the entire magazine. We get to see different pieces of artworks from one out of one NFT creators. And some of them are amazing. Like look at this by Atlas Origin. And most of the time, the Twitter is actually linked within the page. So you can just go directly to their Twitter, which is awesome. I love this little piece of artwork. Very nice. Let's keep going. E-learning platform. This is by Joe McCann. It says everything is accelerating, and they give you some little rankings that they pull from Twitter as well around who is making it, who has increased volume, whose floor price has increased, all this sort of material and information. And also the astronauts that, you know, they just integrate a lot of information into the Shillzine over here. This is myself on the left-hand side here, and then we have Barn Dog in the top left-hand side corner, all contributing to the Solana ecosystem. Some further artworks. Oh, look at this. That is a piece of artwork by Atlas Origin again. I'm going to contact this guy and say, man, I love your artwork. Look at this. Just look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Famous Fox Federation, what mints might be coming up soon. Some further artwork by Multiverse Alien. Some little doodly artworks. Ooh, I like that. Celeb Cyborg. Very good. It's more like a generative portrait. Ooh, that's very freaky, isn't it? Dart of Miller. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is a little article on Treasure Island, what you should look out for, what you shouldn't look out for. Man, some very unique artwork in here. Very, very unique artwork. Look at this. That's 2 fingers. Very good. And sometimes this is where you come to discover some artists that are still making their way within the ecosystem. So that was issue number 43. Now I actually want us to focus on, welcome back here. Let's focus on some of the individual artists within the ecosystem. So artist number 1 I want to have a little small focus on is Kid on the Phoenix.Solana. He's an artist that actually works at Jacket DAO, and he's a host of the United We Art Soul, which is a really nicely named group of people that are looking at art in Solana. So you can find him at the Kid on the Phoenix. Let's have a look at some of his works. I think this was called the Mothman. This is the Mothman. It's actually one image on the middle left. I actually duplicated the image to make it a bit nicer to see. Awesome. That's the Mothman. I forget what this one is called. I think it was not finished yet. But it looks very similar. You can tell from this one and this one, they like a little bit of abstract art. Very colorful, very vivid colors. Awesome. Let's move on to artist number 2. Who do we have? We have Glitchstroke _ NFT. He does glitch paintings. He glitches them by hand. He's a cross-chain NFT artist. He's proud of art. He's proud of glitching. And he's on Exchange Art. He's an ambassador there. He's got 2.5k followers. Let's have a look at some of his artworks. So this one is a work in progress, and he's showing us how he's actually doing this within the actual program that he's using to create this. And you can see here on the bottom left-hand side, that's the camera that's moving around the canvas. And then you've got the canvas that he's creating all the way on the left-hand side there, which is pretty awesome. It's interesting to see what these artists go through when they make these paintings. Now, this is a work in progress by him as well. He was just going through his phone and looking at all the different artworks that was available. Yeah, very nice. Look at that. Look at that. They're all very abstract, very glitch, very like his nature. All right, let's move on. Artist number 3. Who are we going to look at? This is Solanauts. He does art at 0G Labs as the first exclusive 500 NFT collection on Solana. Launched last September. That's a long time in Solana times. In crypto time in general. And he's got about 10,000 followers. So super interesting. Let's see some of his artwork. This was a video I managed to pull from his Twitter where he goes around a little virtual space and where you can see a lot of the NFTs that are being displayed here for people to come in. You can log in yourself and probably go and look as well. And this is just a little display piece that it showed us. And he's got all these on the window, which is very, very nice. All right, let's not take this too long. Before we go, I want to tell you how you can find and read the Shillzine yourself. You can find pixeltoy.sol on Twitter. This is his Twitter. You can find him there. He's SMB2204. He's a Thugbird3143, and he's a Solanaut345. Awesome. So he participates in a few of these DAOs here. Feel free to email him. Otherwise, you can find the link in the description. I've put it at the top there, which is over there. Just there. And you'll be able to find and read this magazine. It's a pretty good magazine overall. I don't want to waste your time anymore, so I'm just going to say that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be putting this out, and if you think there's any other content in Solana that you really want me to cover, please let me know in the comments. I will endeavor to create some content for that. I understand it first, and then I'll make sure everyone else gets a chance to understand it. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for liking. I'm going to leave you with the Dancing Cafe for about 3 minutes, and then that's it for now. Ciao.